need some competition out here. Come on.
The other they have to do that. Our people don't.
Alright, man, the self-proclaimed king of the South, T.I., jumped on his IG earlier today to address Kodak Black. Now, apparently Kodak Black did a freestyle or song, and he pretty much addressed T.I. and claimed that T.I. tried to get him kicked off the label. T.I. actually put out a video today to address those allegations. I'm going to get to the video in just a few seconds, but right after that, stay tuned, because I'm going to break down where this all stems from, and then we'll get right into this thing. But make sure you guys go ahead, as always, man, share this video, tweet it to somebody, tweet it out, share it on Facebook, text it to someone, and make sure you guys subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored for more exclusives just like this one. All right, man, let's hear what T.I. had to say in regards to Kodak.
Yep. Top of the top, man. Still mourning where I'm at, man. Happened to scroll down, man, and see young brother Kodak kicking a freestyle on the Breakfast Club. Mentioned my name. Said something about me and Big Boi tried to get him kicked off a label. Whenever I hear my name associated to shit that ain't true, I just try and I try my best to, at least for initially when I hear it, to clear that shit up. Man, my nigga, I ain't never wasted my time, energy, or oxygen trying to worry about you or nobody else we was saying to, my nigga. Nah, that ain't how I get down. And I know you don't know me, so I'ma just say this right here. That ain't how I get down, bro. I don't care what record label you signed to. I don't care how much money you have. I ain't trying to interfere with none of that. I wish you the absolute best, and I told you that face to face in your section at Booby Trap. I told you, man, I'm happy for your success, and I wish you much more of it, and I wish you the absolute best on your journey. So I don't know where that shit came from. We slapped hands and parted ways amicably. I don't know where that shit came from. You heard I tried to get you kicked off a label, but your song jamming though. I fuck with it. Continue on. Later on, bro.
So let me give you guys a little bit of the backstory, what's going on here, because if you guys can remember, I'm sure this has a little bit to do with it. A couple of years ago, almost 3 years ago now, man. Time flies, right? Kodak Black, he had that little video out where he, made a reference to Lauren London, like he would want to be with Lauren London. T.I. immediately, probably minutes after that video surfaced, called Kodak Black out, said it was disrespectful, and he felt like, T.I. said it in his own words, that he felt like he owed Nipsey that, to stand up and say something as a man, since Nipsey wasn't here to say something himself. And Kodak, he didn't really like that. I don't think he really said too much about it after that. He kind of went into his whirlwind of trouble and getting locked up, but he didn't really like that. And it's a little bit of disdain between these two. It's not no beef or anything like that. Like T.I. said, T.I., they don't know each other, but for whatever reason, Kodak Black thinks that him, and Big Boi wanted to get him off of a label. Now, I don't know. I wasn't there. Who knows, right? But I just can't see that being a reason, right, that you would want to get somebody kicked off a label. I tend to kind of side with T.I. with this, you know what I mean? And meaning like, all right, yeah, could somebody be that petty and that childish? Yeah, could somebody be that envious and hateful and jealous? Yeah. Or it could be the latter, where it's just like, dog, nah, he just wanted you to, he checked you for what you did and he kept it moving. I don't think it was no more than that. I don't think nobody has the power to want to get anybody off any label, especially with Kodak, what he does, one of the hottest rappers out right now. They're not just going to listen to somebody and say, get this man off the label, you know what I mean? But and then he said, and here's why I feel T.I. even more, because we had a conversation. Like, we talked to each other, face to face. So if you had an issue with me, that's what T.I. was alluding to. If you have some type of issue with me, how come you ain't say that when we met up face to face? When we clapped up and we left in good terms. That's the time to say, you know what, dog, I ain't really feel too much. Let me, you see a guy say, you get him off to the side alone, away from everybody else. You don't want to cause it seem like, yo, man, I didn't really appreciate that time where, so and so. Or, dog, I heard that. You ain't got to come off hostile when you say it, but just come out and say, "You dog, I heard that, people so and so was telling me, I heard through the grapevine that y'all was trying to get me off the label." And then T.I. can come back and give his rebuttal, and niggas say, "Nah, I ain't never do no shit like that." Then you can just slap it up and move on. Don't wait. And you see this commonly happen. That's why this internet is corny, bro. It's corny in the fact that, and we did interviews with people, right? We'll interview a dude, talk to him, everything will be good, we'll leave on good terms. Next thing you know, he airing us out the next 5 minutes. It's like, yo, you corny. You just had a chance face to face to confront me, to address me, to say sorry, whatever you wanted to do. Now when we get off, you go showing off for your audience, showing off for, your group and all that. It's weird, man. This internet, these dudes is weird nowadays. I just come from a different era, and I understand that everybody's not going to say something to your face, but if I got a problem with a man, something that a man said, I'm going to address it with that man. If it was that big of an issue where I thought I had to get on the freestyle and pop it out and say it, I'm going to address that man face to face. It ain't got to be a hostile addressing him. It's like, dog, I heard boom, 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 boom. Or, is it true that boom, 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 boom. You say, nah, hell no, I ain't doing nothing. Like, okay, cool. You keep it pushing, man. So, again, none of us knows what happened. Like, we're all getting this secondhand. I really don't believe, in my opinion, that T.I. has anything against Kodak Black. That situation is old, it's past, it's gone. People have moved on with their lives. I think it was a situation where, he felt like he needed to call him out. Now, at that time, you can remember, people was like, how come he ain't hit him behind the scenes and whatnot? And I think T.I. came out and addressed it. It was like, I don't really have his information. I don't know him like that. That's cool too. You got people jumping on the internet for a lot of different things. And let's keep it real. This is the entertainment industry as well. Right? This is still entertainment. People are still going to jump on the internet to do things. It's not always cool. Sometimes it's corny, to do so. And I think T.I. definitely addressed that, because I know that's what people are going to say. Like, well, T.I. should have just addressed him. But in that situation, though, that was something that was actually done in the public. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, I ain't going to say T.I. was justified in that. Because I remember when we was talking, me and Sam Ant was going back and forth about that a couple years ago when it popped off. He was like, he could have him in the background. But I was like, nah, it would have happened in the public. So it kind of is what it is, man. Either way, it would have been good. But the bottom line is, ain't no bloodshed. Ain't nobody got a cut or scratch on them. They both still making money. They still doing their thing. So that kind of is what it is. Well, I ain't going to say that because Kodak Black did get shot out in L.A. So that's a different story. But it's your brother, Old Man Hip Hop News Uncensored. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you like what we got going on here. Also, make sure that you share the video. Share the video real quick. You can do it right from the screen, the YouTube app. Share it to Facebook, Twitter, or email to someone or text it to someone. Either one works, and I definitely appreciate you guys, man. But leave a comment below. What do you think about this whole situation? We're going to keep on rocking out, man. Peace.